Hello and welcome back to Drama Investigator. Today we are going to be investigating James Charles's subtle response to Shane Dawson's statement, Tana Mojo apologising for more racist tweets that have resurfaced, Jeffree Star being exposed for horrific things that he's done in the past, and Emma Chamberlain's apology for doing blackface. So after Shane Dawson issued a lengthy since deleted statement about basically ruining James Charles's life last year, playing the victim card and then hiding from social media, James has since spoken out. Well, indirectly of course. This morning, James is acting all happy, he'd moved into his new home, posting positive things to social media, only hours after the show last night where the whole internet went up in flames over Shane's statement. James had tweeted something so simplistic, it's hard not to hear the underlying smirk. Good morning, he tweets. On his Instagram we can see he's all happy, moved into his brand new home, no drama surrounding him whatsoever, and living his best life. Meanwhile, Shane has run for the hills, playing the victim card, blaming his disappearance on social media on his mental health. Where was that same energy last year where he aided driving James Charles to an almost irreversible ending? Despite people thinking that Shane has left social media and Twitter for months like he said he would, he's still out here liking tweets that are defending him. Eugenia Cooney, one of his YouTube biffles, got the heat for defending Shane's statement. She had then tweeted, "I'm sorry for all the typos in those last few tweets. I'm awful at typing sometimes, but I hope that the message of what I'm saying got across, and that's the most important part. Let's please be kinder to each other and try to be the best humans we can be every day." Shane liked the tweet and then disappeared again off the socials. Now, something people are pointing out from Shane's statement yesterday is that he kept reiterating how he was done with the beauty world and wants nothing to do with it anymore. I just find it interesting that no less than 14 to 15 hours beforehand, he was relaunching his conspiracy collection with Jeffree Star. I really do feel sorry for all the people who bought items from his relaunch because, well, what a waste of money. After years of apologising, years of sweat and tears, Tana Mojo has officially been exposed twice this month for faking her heartfelt deep and meaningfuls with her fans about how she's a changed person and no longer racist. It turns out she was racist not that long ago, and her actions and words haven't changed. A former member of Trash, Tana Mojo's collab channel, recently made an exposing video about Tana called "Finally Revealing the Truth About Tana Mojo." And of course, people were quick to jump to the assumption that this guy was making this video for money, but the video itself is actually a fundraiser for Black Lives Matter. To sum up the video for you, Kaylin Berry was a part of Tana's old collaboration channel, Trash, and the only black creator on the channel. Kaylin listed many alleged incidents where he felt Tana's actions were based in racism, namely where she gaslit him, invalidated his feelings, and framed him as an angry black person. At the time, Tana had allegedly spread rumours in the YouTube world that Kaylin had been arrested. And to add to this, recently deleted tweets from Tana's Twitter have since been dug up. Amari, her best friend, had tweeted back in 2014, "Everyone I normally FaceTime isn't feeling good. Now what do I do? Amari Stewart, text me back or go back to plantation. All Amari does is go out now. Like you need to take your little chicken back to the chicken coop." Tana Mojo, sad face. Amari, I miss your cotton picking art. Amari hates me, cotton picker. Tana Mojo has since publicly apologised for her tweets and her treatment towards Kaylin. "I am so sorry to anyone who is angered by my silence. I should have instantly said this. It breaks my heart to see people say I'm only being a performative activist. I truly stand by my morals now and will continue using my platform and doing everything I can to fight for what is right and equality. But I completely understand how my silence was not the right thing to do if that's how I want to be perceived. I will be better. Thank you to my fans for holding me accountable and expecting better. First, I'd like to apologise to Kaylin directly for my silence. There are no excuses. I should have talked and listened to you. Instead, I've been trying to find the words to address this and apologise in a way that won't further hurt anyone, and educate myself on anything I can do to be better, grow, and be a help to society with my platform, and nothing but that. Please let me know. I am not that Tana, and I refuse to do anything but evolve and educate myself. I'm so sorry it took me this long to even say this." What are your thoughts on Tana's apology? Jeffree Star is currently at the forefront of Dramageddon 3.0. More and more receipts from his past are being brought to light every single day. So a while ago we mentioned Jeffree's involvement with Hunter Moore, a man who went to prison for owning a revenge porn website. Well, this man had wrote an effed up book about his website and also mentioned how Jeffree Star had apparently threatened him with a knife. In an excerpt from Hunter's book, he states, Jeffree randomly gets up and goes to his room, and then I hear, Hunter, come here, I want to show you something. I'm like, WTF? I get up and go to his room. This dude's room is super pink and white with hella stuffed animals on the bed. He goes, come here and sit on the bed. I walk over to it with the beer, like sort of like laughing like, this is effing weird. This is a grown-up man with a pink room and stuffed animals, lol. Anyway, he acts like he's going to come near me, but he puts his hand under the super gay pink pillowcase and pulls out this huge effing book. I get up and I'm like, yo, what the F? And get up off the bed. He goes, don't be scared, I just want to suck your... Why won't you let me suck your... Are you scared? He puts his hand out and is coming towards me. But in my head I think, this is a joke. So I'm like, and he'd shut the door earlier when I walked in. So I get pushed up next to the door. Once he has me up against the door, he goes, why won't you let me suck your... And hits the door next to my head hard, as his little gay arms can swing that like a scene from The Shining kinda, but super gay and not an... He does it again and again. I'm low-key freaking out but laughing, you know. I was like, yo, if you don't stop, I'm gonna knock your ass out. And then Danny from the Millionaires comes in the room and goes all laughing and shit, like I'm not about to be murdered. OMG, what are you guys doing? I was like, dude, he's mad, I won't let him suck my and he's trying to kill me. He's all, motherfucker, I knocked out a dude 10 times bigger than you in the club last night, and then prances to his other pillow to pull out a taser and starts acting like he's gonna hit with it. I throw the beer down, I told him, your little ass wants to try and hit with that taser. I'm knocking you the F out. I knew he didn't want to try me and get embarrassed in front of all his stuffed animals. Danny starts yelling, stop, Hunter. None of Jeffree's stands believed these accusations, and there wasn't much evidence surrounding what was said in the book. However, Danny Artaud from the Millionaires, a band that Jeffree used to hang out with back in his music career days, recently talked with T-Avengers, a drama channel, backing up Hunter's allegations. Danny private messaged the drama channel stating, sure, I just want to be clear I did not witness what happened inside the bedroom. I witnessed Hunter and Jeffree leaving the bedroom into the living room where I was hanging out. Hunter came to me saying we need to go right now. Then Jeffree threw a huge book at Hunter, narrowly missing him and hitting the wall behind him. We then had to flee the apartment, and as we reached the street, Jeffree stood in his balcony screaming and throwing glasses at us. That's all I can remember, and you can quote me on that. Now, Shane Dawson isn't the only influencer finally being called out for his blackface days. Emma Chamberlain recently apologised after images and videos of her surfaced wearing a completely wrong foundation shade for her skin tone. So obviously Shane's blackface gets ignored and his stans come for anyone calling him out, and he's yet to make a comment, yet Emma Chamberlain is over here apologising and getting cancelled. Double standards? I think so. Emma had recently apologised on her Twitter stating, it's come to my attention that some thought I was posing in an insensitive way in my recent Instagram post. That was not my intention at all, and I'm so sorry to those who were hurt by it. I love and appreciate you all so much. There is a screenshot circulating from one of my videos a few years ago where I used a foundation shade that wasn't my proper colour. I want to give some context. This was in a video where I was giving myself a makeover using dollar store products. I grabbed the wrong shade by accident and didn't realise the shade was incorrect until I was already putting it on. I got comments on the video explaining how this is insensitive and hurtful, and I took the video down a few years ago. After this happened, I took steps to educate myself. I have learned so much over the past few years, and I am so grateful for that. Thank you guys for helping me learn. I would never ever do something intentionally to disrespect anyone. I am learning and growing every day, and I truly apologise. What are your thoughts on Emma's apology? And do you believe Shane should also be held accountable for doing the exact same thing? Nikita Dragon and former Hype House member Daisy Keech are in the middle of an ongoing feud, which centres around Nikita Dragon's ex-boyfriend, who wasn't really her boyfriend at the time and just used her for fame and clout. The drama started on June the 14th after Daisy posted a photo to Instagram with her new man, Nikita's ex, and the caption of the photo read, Puppy. That's interesting. He looks a bit young to be a father, but however, Nikita Dragon had made a shady comment under the pic in response to a fan who had said, he's a TikToker, what do you expect? He is the most respectful, just tired of seeing girls get played. Makes me mad. Nikita had then taken to her Twitter to subtweet about the pic stating, I ain't even mad when I see my ex with another girl. Like, you're about to be just as embarrassed as I was when you find out what he's really about. Her ex had responded, you still love using that word ex, LMFAO. It's been far too long to keep bugging about an old hoax. Wish you the best, Nikita. Awkward much? Daisy had then added in her 2 cents when she should have really just shut her mouth. Nikita, whatever happened is in the past. There's no need to tear others down. I hope you can move on and be happy. We truly wish you the best. What a snarky move. Although Nikita's ex claimed that they were never a thing, Nikita had claimed in her exposing video last year that the two had developed romantic feelings for each other over time. Apparently her ex never felt the same and states that she tried to buy his love. So what are your thoughts on all this drama? Let me know in the comments.